individual sport. Mike Phelps in a single Olympics yajja n'abafunira gold munana.
Zino tournaments eza Olympics eyo yonna tournament we bawangula eba one gold ey'omupiira eya basketball netball
atenga oyise mu bingi to get to the final ono ye ajawuga because to get to the to win a gold at that level world championships of Olympics owuga ze tuyita hits over preliminaries woyitawo among the top 16 times n'owuga semis mu top 16 awo ne balondako top 8 n'owuga final. So there are only 3 events for you, whereas omupiira ojja kuba group stages odde mu wano mu round of 16 quarters semi then final bakuwe gold yo bagibalenge emu wadde bonna bambadde kati awo twavudde eri nga nkugamba ekya relay. A relay event, because that is just one event, counts as one gold. Not 4 golds.
But walieri bonna abadde ku relay team they get their golds.
Bafuna but in tallies
they count it as one gold.
Yes.
Okay, it makes sense.
Ati awo Usain Bolt awo batira nti ajja n'abafunira gold nga 3 at a single Olympic Games kuba ya winning nga 100 200 ne relay. Yeah, so abakulese aba China things like gymnastics have a lot of events, diving, swimming, but they invest a lot in those. Muje mbere eno nga muli ku mupiira nti gwe guli popular. Yeah.
Okay, how was the experience for this nationals? Is Akagwa? How was the organizing? Wagira botya is there? You said that to sigire ekifananyi. Like, is there a progress? Because I think this was the 11th edition, and I'm quite sure Bongamba Sailfish is 12 years. Inzo kuba participating like 4 times over.
No, in all.
In all,
from the first one.
From the first one.
2014, the first edition was 2015. We were a very new club.
But you participated.
I know what a new club would go through because we've been there in 2015. I don't know how many points we got.
So meaning
Zona tuzibadde mu paka, and the reason this was the 11th edition, not the 12th edition. It's the obvious 2020 there was COVID.
There is COVID.
We didn't have a national championship. Yeah.
Okay.
So tuzibadde mu zona 11 from the start.
So you're the right person to tell us
how
our Uganda Aquatics has grown over to Damabega.
Sport tetudda mabega. I can tell you that because the first edition, I of course won't have the records off head, but I don't think it even attracted 200 swimmers. But edition eno gye twakamaliriza tubadde mu 600.
900 it is what I read on the official.
Okay, the truth is tubadde mu 600, around 630. Naye ate nga ne be batemyeko bangi abataqualifyinga. Yet nationals ezasooka tezaali mutemako omuntu. So kikulaga nti egala can easily attract 1,000 swimmers. What about restrictions, time standards, age categories? Nogamba nti otandikira ku bato kudda waggulu, otandikira ku 5 years paka 18 and over. You can easily have over 1,000 swimmers.
And remember
how much the sport has grown.
I don't know if I'm right, but so far the sport is still central. Tetunafunako, we have heard from the west, from the north, it's just still central, but 4 days and you feel mubera mu meeting, we cut off some events.
Yes.
So now I'm just imagining wekinafukira ddala national. Inti you get like 15 clubs from the west, from the east and north. We shall have
so yeah, tukyali just sent this club is singers like 90% of the clubs are within Kampala. Endala tulinayo ke mukono wa Kiso, Jinja, era jinja jiyita Greater Kampala ng'ogyeko Jinja, plus Entebbe nayo. Clubs ezawuze nationals zino zivudde mu districts ezo zokka. Naye nga nezivudde lese Jinja was one club. Mukono 1 or 2 clubs. Entebbe also about 2 clubs. Wakiso 1 club.
But when you talk about Entebbe, I'm not thinking about Entebbe. Ero ja kungamba bwe bajja.
Ezili wano bwe bajja coming back. Ezo sizibaze. Bambi ezo wezi. But mbala Entebbe ennyini. Abakolera eri botanical. Waliwo Wales Swim Club. Ne kubaako ne Friends of Water. Abo bali mu Entebbe. So, yeah. Wakiso had Swim Club.
Was Magola, your good friend. Adams.
Ate empya yali wano Kampala, Blue Whales.
Okay.
Yeah. Emukono jeri Vision for Africa. Ne Water Breeze. Water Breeze, did they make the nationals?
I don't think.
Nenga jeri Water Breeze. So, clubs ziri wano. Now that is for the obvious reason. Not that we don't want to spread the sport. Facilities. Teziriyo out there. But Shobato government ete chifuke blood nyusinga, other regions also embrace the sport the same way. I think we shall cross that bridge when we get there. The easiest solution is you just have regional events. And then a national event will attract fewer swimmers. You just have regional events. You can even, besides regional events, about South Africa, balina standard yaabwe bazita levels nti swimmer akola time between eno n'eno mu events bweziti tokkirizibwa wuga level yo yeeri level 1 level 2 level 3. So I think that is the direction we should even be heading kuba abawuzi bangi nga it's still a national championship naye nga eri mu category kati gwokola time za level eno tokyaliweeyo ogenda to the next level. Okola time za level yo ogenda to.
I think there's a way you can do it.
Never look at for the national championship qualify.
Musomero kyetwakola in sports. Inti mukwata from school ne county paka ku district. Mujja ku national kati mujja mukola team. So kati wezo okujja nti West ejja kujerete team yayo ku nationals. Then you select the
pretty much. They will have their regional championships. Work at Federation Yagazi actually. We have regional representatives. So it means the sport is going to spread.
I was able to be in that general assembly and I saw
so the goal is to try and spread the sport. Kubanga at the end of the day, the federation is not called Kampala Aquatics. It's called Uganda Aquatics. They have to cover, or we have to cover all the regions within the country. It's still a challenge, but we shall get there.
The first thing is to embrace it and awareness. One comment I remember, one of the regional representatives that commented is like, you people, for us, send us the teachers, you the coaches out there, that our swimmers, they swim for nothing. But once they get to know the rules and what, in Kampala you don't have swimmers. They shall beat you.
I was there, Naye. I can tell you, Yogera, they are informed. I was there, Ngachogera. It's this mentality. Kuba Sizala Yemisindi, those guys put in a lot of effort. They put in a lot of work, a lot of training. It's not a coincidence. Noah Lyles are very dominating at 200 4 years in a row, or four championships in a row. It takes work, but I still believe that he is the fastest exposed person. I might be wrong, but I have a feeling that some people might be out there that are very exposed. Nenga Nadali Jamie Wanvu na chingaba sobolo gena never take away empeera. Where did Kiprotich come from? If we're to go back, nesagala late argument ezo lusi zibanga omuntu ali naive. Naye kanzirayo ku swimming. Swimming is not like that. Tosobola kuva from the blue mbu ojja kuba abantu. No. Olina okuba ng'otraining ate oba owugabibyo nti owugira mu nnyanja. Abo kati bali ategeeza be bawugira mu nnyanja tebali exposed. Abalowooza nti kuba mulabye nga abbira n'afulumirayo eri oba awuzemu awo byawuze n'acrossing ennyanja. It is a different ball game. It is different.
It takes mental strength.
You have I don't know how best I can explain it ku muntu atategeera muzannyo guno
Passion,
naye no si
dedication.
passion ngamba the time you put in that pool compared with gwe gwojja okunga nti onaava ku nnyanja babajjamu kuba hands down. We've had those instances omuntu n'ava eri nti yasinga najja n'obwana n'obumukuba ne buba na bwa tena ndanda naddayo nga
but kimanyi it's mateeka
nekisookera ddala ndi nako kya speed siri ku kya mateeka kuba nekisookera ddala oba towuga the correct strokes eziyinza okuwa speed weetaaga you don't have a coach oli ku bibyo oli self trained mu nnyanja you come to the police a different ate n'olina omutwala mu nnyanja n'ajja kukubirayo oyinza mukubisa kino nti ye ayinza okutyamu ennyanja naye given lese naye tagitidde you stand no chance so it's different mizannyo egimu giri kiringako nga nti you can come from the blue no winning a tennis championship. How?
That is a different game.
How?
You
can't. So some of these sports, you just stand no chance. Toyinza yimirire no gabugambi what chances better than the best.
Yeah. Okay. Commonwealth Games. Uganda. I think was it yesterday? They flagged off the teams that's going to represent us in the. Is it Scotland?
Yes, Glasgow
in Scotland, and of course, I saw like 9 members of swimmers.
Yes. So swimming, I should say, okubenatandika following swimming. First as a swimmer before even as a coach. I think it's a good 24 years now. If I'm not mistaken. This is the biggest number we are taking at the Commonwealth Games.
Wow.
So we usually have 2 boys, 2 girls, or 2 men, 2 women.
4.
Which is 4. Sometimes it's even, back in the day it was 1-1. Naye, I can tell you that this time we have 4 boys and 3 girls, meaning that is 7, meaning we have a relay team, a Yabasajja, and we have a mixed relay team, that is 2 boys, 2 girls. Team is composed of very experienced swimmers. In my opinion, especially for the even for the girls, but for the boys, this is the best we've ever presented at the championship. Kaumi Tendo wamulabako nationals.
Very talented.
Tendo Mukalas wamulaba.
Very talented.
Kati bali abalala bali best mu US nenga abaana bawano. There's Jesse Sengonzi and there's Jordan Samula. Jesse is a butterfly specialist. Jordan Samula is a breaststroke specialist. Tendo Mukalas is a freestyle specialist. And Tendo Kaumi is freestyle and backstroke. So team is very balanced. We've never been that balanced more let's say relays, because I've moved with that team before, let's say the World Championships. Of course, I'm not trying to say we stand a chance at a level like World Championships. Kakati team is very balanced. I believe tujja kubeerako n'omuwuzi omu oba babiri oba basatu, both mbalamu nambalenzi abanatuuka ku finals ne semis.
It's not yet official, but I think it is official. Website.
Achievement nene nnyo tuuka just ku semis n'okutuuka ku finals. I think the last edition Kirabo Namutebi made the semis in one of the events. Abawala mbadde sibogeddeko, by the way, there is Kirabo Namutebi, quite experienced. Gloria Muzito, very experienced, and Chisawo Zitara ye muto ku bali ababiri. Then kwe kuli n'abapara be balina obulemu. Kondolese kwali. Of course, Nausna is actually the team captain, not just swimming, but the games. Yeah, the games captain. So
I saw her and another, I think, boy boxing sector.
Yeah. So,
yes.
So yeah, it's a privilege to have a swimmer as the
team
captain. It's not the first time though; it has happened before. Naye point jamba denkola nti it's already an achievement to make semis, but I believe we're going to have swimmers in the finals. The beauty with Commonwealth is you don't have the competition of the Americans. Now, yes, still it's tough because of Australia, that's one of the best swimming nations. Even the British are strong. The South Africans will be out there because these are British colonies. Yeah. Bebakola Commonwealth. So team when then missing in action is most of the teams, and then is some of the teams in Europe, or most of the teams in Europe is Amani and USA. It's still tough, but not as tough as Olympics or World Championships. So team Ejakola, I can't wait to see them, and they've been preparing so well. So I can't wait to see them. Yeah, I'm confident they will do a good job.
Okay. And I saw a comment Jemade Nkugamba this time around. I don't know if it was the government, but I think Prime Minister Yawa flagging off. Yasubiza every gold medal at Edilaka 100 million. So to all the swimmers, over the Kadechkumi, if it's a case.
Kino nkyogerera wano ku mukutu and unapologetically. N'ate si mu bubi. It is a very, very good thing to reward athletes. Era ensi ezisinga zikikola oba zonna at that level. Yafuna omudaali afuna kino. Naye for me, my disappointment or my worry is you're not investing enough in sports at the grassroots. Okitegeera? But how do you want us to perform at top level? Obukadde obwo 10 oyagala mbufune ntya ng'eno wansi tonfaako. First invest wano ku grassroots. I would rather that 100 million. Let me give you a clear example. The government doesn't have a pool. Terina pool, we rely on schools. Build a pool out of the money you're planning to give athletes. I'm not saying athletes shouldn't be rewarded. Don't quote me wrong. They should be rewarded. But my point is, invest. Why do you want to milk a cow? Ngate tojirisa. Oshega chenkugamba. And the tojirisa yagala jikama. So you're demanding. Abazanyi bano bonna bolaba bali mu swimming. Teri ali ku ssente za gavumenti ya Uganda. Nkyogerera banana apologetically. Bonna beteekamu essente, bazadde baabwe babateekamu essente, omuzannyo guli very expensive. Kati gw'olinda babateekemu ezo essente zonna then rewarding your 100 million for one championship. That 100 million can benefit a lot of swimmers down here.
Because what I know about those golds is really more Commonwealth World Champion. It benefits more the country than the athlete.
Yeah, true.
Because when they say
Uganda,
usually they say Uganda has won a gold.
Yeah,
and that gold is for the country. Usually it's not for the swimmer. However much ono yabaji wins. So that reward ANC it should webajja ne bamwa 100 million. It is okay.
It is
very okay because at the end of the day it is pride by ANC. See athlete.
Yeah.
Yes.
But first invest in sports.
And then there is also another question
nakulira gundi kyogerako nnyo in a place called Walukuba in Jinja. Big estate, but Walukuba produced so many players for national team of football, and that's because we had community centers around. We just used to go play unstructured football, but we just got better. Abalalanga ne batandikawo kawo ne club. Bakocha bali passionate nga tebalina nnyo na ssente ze bajjamu naye nga baagala okulaba obwana nga musamba. And I don't know if these are players who made it up there like the Geoffrey Masters of this world erinnya eryamanyi linyinza okwogerako oba Bedaira yafa bangi, but I don't know if they've remembered some of these coaches and rewarded them. Ababajjayo eno nga tewali na kikumi nga it's passion. Naye ogwo si gwe mulama, but I'm just showing you how these community things can help. So, and I feel like these should be government initiatives. The Nakawa division, a recreation center somewhere, which is accessible. Abaana bagenda bakuba ensero, aba boxing, ab'omupiira, abaki oba kuwuga. You'll get a lot of talent out there. But it's this mentality that how many African countries are doing that. We can be different.
I was giving that example. Morocco, the level and reaching there, it is not out of that.
Yeah.
If you go back and you assess, Morocco is that African country that has invested in facilities more than any other African country.
Yeah.
They have invested in facilities of, entire sports zebagala, and now they are reaping off.
Bagamana Conti, they have the potential to host the World Cup without the help of any other.
The next World Cup, they are among the hosts.
Yeah.
But that didn't come overnight. If you go back like 15, 20 years, they started, projects and constructing. So if you see the likes of Bashir Fakim, it is there.
Yeah.
Hard work. So I think the government wanted to betagira.
Start now. We'll call a community center engage. Sports over performance at a high level, much as Chetwesibyeko, is a small aspect. Tunuulira ebirwadde ebisinga okutta abantu abakuzeemu biva ku living a lifestyle etali healthy. Tunuulira abavubuka okwenyigira mu gundi mu crime. Naye abavubuka bebasinga okwetaaga
because if you are an athlete, it is very hard to
engage in that. But people are idle, people are jobless, oba creating emirimu, oba okabinze crime, oba improving the welfare y'abantu nti you're getting people employed. But tunana kwogera ku kiri ekya performance kyetwogerako, so there is a lot you can get from that. And it's such a shame that we don't have such anymore. Yet we have the potential as a country to have this.
Central, we had places like in Zambia sharing. It was that place where we could go, but now it became more. But there is another issue concerning we were flogging of Nalabinga minister questioning we have 50, there were 50 something team members.
Yes.
But the officials were like,
more than
like no, they are not more than, but they are close to 40. And the minister was asking 40 officials for what on this number, and to make matters they are more paid. They paid more highly than what?
Than the
athletics. So Minister Adabuza, how does this thing work? Ngatabitegera. These officials, because I think mu finding yagambi all these 40 officials to just go and shout and clap. Wow. Explain that. Ngagwe. Abadde mu ekyo the national team, bo official baneno abagenderako.
Sami ndeka ekireke. Ekiveko.
Are they part of the technical?
Nze nja kudayo ku mulamwa gwe mbadde ngamba ogwa community centers and recreation centers, whatever you want to call it. Government eno, sorry to go a bit political. Nze sitya nnyo kwenyiga mu politics. Egamba nti they've lost touch of the the youth. Tebabawagira nnyo. Negana amagezi mbawaga bwereere. Just wake up one morning mu investing mu sports. You will win the youths over to your side. Pastor, gwe abantu boolaba wano wewali akasawe kemanyi akaliraanyewo artificial turf. Buli ntero yitawo some weekends. Jakulangera abaliwo abasinga bavubuka. Naye kino abakitya nga gavumenti kuba obwo si bwabwereera abeesobola be bagendayo. But imagine if government has invested in such things. Not of course an artificial turf.
Sports on are collecting abantu bangi. Ngojeko the abagenda okuba participating. But all never for them, their passion is where runners are. Basketball nga ye ekimusanyusa is to spend that evening kulabako. Okitegeera nga ye newa batali part of it naye nga ye muwagizi bangi.
So bangi bobo koledde egold eki. Bobo koledde future. Some might get jobs, some might Some might identify a talent which they didn't know they had. Some will get will survive the diseases that could have killed them, or obutaba na healthy lifestyle. So bingi naye awo tuveewo official botombuuza
tomanyi
kuwa ngumanyi ne politics mumanyi
ali just walimpadde mugaso gwawe because ekibuzo tekyaddibwamu.
Okay, tiimu kanjogereko just katono nnyo. Tiimu weba egenda kanjogere ku swimming njogere ku level ngeya world championships kuba sinagendako ku commonwealth but I've been to world championships. Erina okubeera ne team coach, esobola okubeera ne team manager. Abo bonna mino babayita ba officials anyway, ne coach bakuyita official lyerinnya. So erina okuba ne team coach, esobola okuba ne team manager. Kati federation batera ogiwa slot ya oluusi bayinza ogiwa slot eya federation representative. Kati federations ezimu ate zo zesiimye nti zirina ku banene abatuula nga ku World Aquatics oyo aba by default ng'alina okubeerayo. Kati kankuwa example kimanyiiko oba obadde tokimanyi. Omwami Don gw'omanyi obulungi, president wa Uganda Olympic Committee. Donald Rukare, ye president wa Uganda Olympic Committee one. He sits on World Aquatics. He's also the Commonwealth chairperson. Kati by default aba alina okugenda mu capacities ez'enjawulo. Tosobola kumubala nti ate oyo agenza atya, tebali ku ssente zaffe abo. Oyo aba alina okubeerayo. So gye liba official abali eyo because kati like Beatrice Aikoro ali ku World Athletics naye aba alina okubeerayo. Goyinza okuva eri ng'okubakerere naye nga toli informed nti bano abantu balina te capacity endala ze bagenderamu tebagenze nti atambudde na muwuzi oba namuddusi oba naki. Ng'eri ate agenze ku higher level. Yeah.
Okay. Kakati there's a question I wanted to ask you about kibadde ku World Aquatics, no, like Olympics, Commonwealth ezo, like no tugenda is it zonals? They are called zonals. Like how prepared are you?
Oh, okay, kutegedde ekibuzo kyo. So tugenda hosting Africa Zone 3 Aquatics Championship. So Africa is divided into zones. And those are zones in Ghana. Zone 1, I believe that is north. Zone 2 is west. Ghana, never Zone 3 for East Africa. Zone 4 is Southern Africa, not South Africa as a country, but Southern Africa. That is Zambia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, South Africa itself, Swaziland. Yeah. Kati ffe tulina nga omanyi ensi za East Africa, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, twegattibwako zi Congo, zi Djibouti, zi Sudan. Yes, that is our zone. Kati a championship eba moving from country to country each year.
Okay.
So this year it's Uganda hosting Zone 3. Ereze empaka zigenda kubeerawo mu October. Yeah, ziterabeerawo mu November actually. Zigenda ku lasting ennaku nnya. I don't have the actual dates of head unfortunately. Sorry about that. Naye nga zigenda ku running ennaku nnya. Era team tuli mu process ya kugironda kuba ntuula ku selections committee ya Uganda Aquatics. Tugenda kuba ne teams bbiri. A team ne B team. Abawozi bajja kuba bangi. A team yokka yefuna obubonero. B team tescoringa. Yeah, zigenda kubeera I think hosted ku Kampala International School. So we ekibuzo kyo kibadde how prepared are we?
Yes.
We've won two I think back-to-back championships as Africa Zone 3, Africa Aquatics Zone 3. I'm confident that we're going to win the third one. Kubanga biseera ebisinga kizibu okuba host abajjuza gaps ezisinga. and it's not just about that ekyokujjuza gaps ezisinga naye the swimmers are in shape. They're doing a good job, so I'm confident to judge winning eyo.
Okay, so kati awo muchuzinga the national team?
Yes, naye erimu age categories. First category is 12 and under, then 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17 and over. So abawuzi betugenda okulonda tulonda mu bana abawuze nationals okusingira ddala betulondamu mu age categories ez'enjawulo.
Eryo mu October and 21st to 25th October.
Yeah, thank you. October 21st to 25th. Yeah.
Okay.
Nakunya.
4 days. Okay. We shall be there and
olunaku olwokutaano kubaako nayogerako wano ku aquatic disciplines. Engamba we rebranded from Uganda Swimming Federation to Uganda Aquatics, because swimming is one of the disciplines under aquatics. So tetukola swimming yekka, kati wajja kubeerawo ne open water ne water polo mwezi empaka zibiri. Water polo be bana bakwata omupiira ne bazanya nga balina ne goals. But the main focus is usually on swimming or on pool.
Waliwo akantu kenalabadde ndaba ku internet. I don't know baba it was a training, but babadde nga mu swimming pool batadde mulaba nga gino emisinde gye badduka nga babuuka obuntu. Kati mu swimming pool badde bataddemu
buhados
nga mulimu buhado nga waliwo akayita wansi n'akawita waggulu mu mazzi. Sategede yadde swimming kikachi yadda training
kuba yabadde artistic swimming. I don't know naye nga tulinayo mpaka bwezityo zirimu hurdles, but artistic swimming be bano
nenga tezabadde different niyo yadde tazina. I think yadda
training bibye
but yadde nga swimming nga waliwo watuka nga lochi
oba yabadde mu leisure. Yadde mu leisure
naji walamba. Yes,
that's not part of obstacle course.
Nadamu naoga naye adde mu pool mpamvu nede ndala nga kyakuwalampa nadamu
obstacle course. Those are different things tebiri mu aquatic save.
Okay. Kali, thank you so much okujja n'otukyalirako and discuss swimming. We shall always bring you back here otunyonyola how swimming has gone and tusabira nalabye course Shan ya dikuti.
Oh yes, bakoches abagende Commonwealth, omuwala oba omukyala is Shan, a training a club bagita Jaguar. Then omwami oba omusajja is coach Mwanguzi Muzafaru, head coach and founder wa club etibwa Gators. Yeah. So alina a lot of experience. Kubawuza abo bonna alina abayise mu mikono gye. Tendo Mukalazi yayitako mu mikono gye, Tachild naye. Tendo Kawumi yayitako mu mikono gye. Gloria Muzito nga akyali mwana muto yayitako mu mikono gye. Kirabo Namutebi. So yeah,
he has
the experience. Tara Kisawuzi yawugirako Gators kati Waltona. He has the experience.
Okay. So bali mu good hands.
Bali mu good hands.
Otusuubiza kutuuka ku ogambye semi.
I'm confident but ne finals tujja tu event ezimu ne relays tujja kukola bulungi ez'abasajja.
Ate bwe nkwesiga oli coach kasita ogamba.
But next relay ejja kuba nnungi naddala free relay eyo. Because it is 4x50, it's 4x100. Okay, that's different a bit. Naye nga bajja kukola bulungi.
Kale.